Family planning, as you can hear, it is family and the planning. So it is the planning that is done by an individual or couples, so that with by their actions they'll be able to prevent, to delay, or to achieve a pregnancy.
Family planning basically refers to methods. They could be medicines or they could be procedures that are meant to help women avoid unintended pregnancies following sexual contact. Yes, so when you look at these methods, generally they can be classified into two. Yes, they can be temporal or indeed permanent. Yes, and among the temporal methods that are available, you'll find that some can be natural and others can be man-made, or what are called synthetic.
Family planning can be accessed by any woman who is in the reproductive age. You know, these days it's different like those days where some girls, they'll start attending their menses at a later age, like 14 years, 15. But these days you find that even 12-year-old girl is going to have some menses. And for such a one is already eligible for family planning, because whatever she can do, if she messes up, she can become pregnant.
We have pills which have to be taken every day. These pills are of two types. There's one which only contains one hormone, and there's one which contains two hormones. Yes, the one which is normally used for regular prevention of pregnancy is the one which contains two pills. And most of the women might have heard of these or could have used these particular pills, such as microgynon, Safe-Plan, Xenia F, or indeed the Oracon F, or any of these. They are different brands, but basically they contain two hormones. The other type of pills which also have to be taken every day but contain only one hormone are mostly given to breastfeeding mothers. Yes, and their names include Microlute or Primolute or such type of brands. Other than the pills, which have to be taken every day, we have injectables. So a lady can come to any health facility and receive an injection that will protect them for either 2 months or 3 months. Yes, so for the one which protects for 2 months is known as Noristerat, and the one which protects for 3 months is popularly known as Depo, but the full term is Depo-Provera. Yes. Which is quite common, and most women have found it easy to use. We also have certain rods that can be implanted just underneath the arm of a woman, and these would either be 2 rods or 1 rod. So the one which has 2 rods is known as Jadel. Yes, it protects for 5 years. And the one which only has 1 rod is known as Implanon, and it protects for 3 years. We have barrier methods such as condoms, which are male and female. Yeah, though not commonly seen in here. We have cervical caps, diaphragms, or all these barrier methods that prevents the actual contact of the sperm with the uterine cavity.
We've got also the permanent method, where this woman, they will tie both tubes. Women will got tubes where the eggs are, so that we block the eggs from coming. That it is done permanently, you can't reverse it. Actually, that one, it is even for men. So we are really emphasizing that our men should be coming for vasectomy. We call it vasectomy. Equally in this one, the tubes, the men also have got tubes which comes from both testicles. Those are the ones they tie, they cut them, so that the sperm is not going out.
Once we tie the tubes, everything else remains normal. their menstrual cycles will remain normal, their sexual function will remain normal. The erectile function of the man remains normal. They're able to achieve an erection. They're able to have a normal sexual life. However, they cannot be able to transmit the sperms that are necessary for achieving a pregnancy. So both methods, for those that have sat as a couple and have made up their minds to stop with reproduction, can always choose either of the methods. And we are really encouraging the men, because when you look at the rates of tying of the fallopian tubes, is much higher than men that are coming in for vasectomy, which is tying of the spermatic ducts.
Before I got married, we had discussed by then who was my fiancé before I got married. We went to one of the local clinics and we asked the family planning about the methods that we could use, because we had planned that we were not going to have a baby as soon as we got married. So I basically learned about family planning from the hospital. So we were told about the different methods we could use, and then after marriage, after we got married, we opted for one. We started using the tablets. The moment they heard that I wanted to start using family planning, my aunties were against it. But since I had gotten information from the hospital, I knew what I was doing, and I knew, I was told the side effects. So I could look at the side effects. If there were ways, I could go back to the hospital and change. Misconceptions are there. Yeah, even from workmates, yes. They would even tell you, especially when I had the firstborn, I took a long period of time to conceive. Then they're saying, no, these are the side effects of family planning. I said, no, I'm still using the same one. So the moment I stopped, I conceived, I didn't have any problems. Of course, I had side effects. Like the one that I'm using currently, I've gained a lot of weight. I wasn't this big. I've gained a lot of weight. But I was told, these are the side effects that you should look at. So the first side effects in my case were manageable. It was something that I could stop and then have children without spacing. No, they were manageable. Yeah, I had sometimes that some were very serious that I could consult the doctor. Then the doctors could help out. Yeah, we could even go with my husband. We were told, this is what you can do, or you can stop, use this to help. So that has been my journey with family planning. It's really beneficial.
Most of the misconceptions that are there with family planning have to do with side effects, and we cannot rule out the fact that all methods have side effects, but these side effects are individualized. Some women will take one method much better than another woman, for instance, and the side effects, they would hear from another person say, no, actually for me, I'm now having heavy menses, or my menses have become irregular, or indeed I've started gaining weight or getting bloated, sometimes even having mood swings or breast tenderness. Yes, but what is important is that all these side effects are temporal and they tend to go on their own. A few times we might need to intervene as the health providers by giving medicines to try to counter the side effects. Yes. So they are very effective, but you find that because of what people have heard from others, they will also tend to fall into that and tends to brush off the method even before attempting to use it.
The importance of family planning, one, to the baby. For example, when someone has got a baby, this baby needs maternal love, parental love in short. So if this woman is using family planning, she'll be unable, she won't have another pregnancy. Waiting up to this baby becomes a little bit above 5, so that all the care will be given to this baby, the love and the everything. So equally, even to the woman herself, this is a woman, when you are pregnant, everything gets distorted in your body. So this distortion, which is in all your organs, when you deliver, you access family planning. is to enable this woman to become back to her normal woman, so that her health will be all right. She'll have peace of mind to say, no, even if I do this, I won't be pregnant. As a result, she'll even do more. The production will be even much in that family.
Child spacing is very important for the socio-economic development of a family, and therefore such methods that prevent unwanted pregnancies are methods that the community and everyone out there needs to take advantage of. There is no need to worry because we give information as it is. And for us to mention that these methods are safe and that they have been scientifically proven, I think it should give a sigh of relief to anyone that wants to use them. So my message really is that all women, couples, because now we really want male partner involvement in this, they should visit the nearest health facility and be able to access both the information and the methods that are available for family planning.
So we are saying, let men come on board, so that when the woman is coming for family planning, we talk to them, so that they are also part and parcel of this family planning.
I'm one of the lucky ones because my husband is very supportive. I was just chatting with him. He's on his way coming here because he knows that I've come for family planning here. So he's been very supportive from the time that we got married throughout. Even the time that I would have some side effects, maybe the headache, maybe heavy bleeding, he would be with me when we go to the hospital. So he's a very supportive partner.